Recently, I spoke on one of the novenas about the little brother Charles de Foucauld and his deep devotion to Mary, our Mother of Perpetual Help, and how he enshrined her in his little cell in Nazareth at the convent of the Poor Clares. The main charm of the icon for Charles de Foucauld of our Mother Perpetual Help was the motherliness of the mother and the confidence of the child in her help. For Brother Charles, what is very appealing about the picture is that the tenderness of the mother moves the child Jesus who is suffering to throw himself into her arms at a moment of great desolation in his own soul. Aside from the sorrow the mother feels for her suffering child, which is made apparent in her face by the artist, the child Jesus also reflects distinct feelings. There is real fear in his little face, a face that is so similar to the mother's in form and beauty. At the same time, it's clear that his fear, there is genuine confidence that the child finds in the mother, whom he quickly turns to, his hands clutching her right hand in quiet appeal. What frightens him is obviously the vision of the two angels, identified with the initials in Greek as Gabriel and Michael, who carry to him the instruments of the Passion, an ancient cross, 4 nails, the lance, the sponge-tipped reed, the vessel full of vinegar. Just as during the Passion itself, Mary would stand beside the cross and be a comfort to Jesus, so in his frightening vision of his future, she is there to comfort him. As an angel would bring him solace in the agony in the garden, so his mother comforts him all through his childhood, his adolescence, and his adult life until the day of his crucifixion. She is the angel of the agony at Nazareth, as is beautifully depicted in this portrait of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And the consolation that the sorrowful mother offers her frightened son at a moment of desolation is what Brother Charles de Foucauld found during his moments of prolonged sorrow. But it was not only the turning of the child to his mother in pain that caused Charles de Foucauld, and even us here, to fall in love with this icon. It's because of a predisposition he discovered within himself that yearned to imitate the simple childlike trust of Jesus. He wanted to have the same spontaneous simplicity that Jesus had in his running to his mother. It's the same childlike spirit we find in the life of Saint Therese of Lisieux. As a child of Mary, Brother Charles preferred to be poor in spirit. Like a child, he did not count his possessions, meager as they were, nor to try to accumulate reserves. He lived not only from day to day, but was at every instant dependent on God in heaven and Our Lady. As a small infant is at every moment dependent on their mother, so was Brother Charles de Foucauld with God and Mary. In the heart of Charles de Foucauld, one finds this beautiful combination of trust and love. The feast of Our Ladies that Brother Charles loved the most was the Visitation, because it celebrated Mary's mission to carry Jesus to others, which he saw as his mission. Whether Mary holds Jesus in her arms, as we see in this icon that he loves so much, or brings him hidden in her womb to John, her role is still that of mother of perpetual help, without whom no grace can come to us. And she who brings Jesus to us invites us to carry Jesus in love to others, to carry Jesus in love to others tenderly and sweetly, not in words, but in act, not in practicing, not in preaching, but in prayer, not in any other way, but a warm, attractive, holy helpfulness that Christ made the mark of his disciples. Brother Charles used to pray this simple little prayer to our Mother Perpetual Help. O my perpetual help, all heartache and all love, give me the gold of your picture, the light of the star on your veil, the tenderness of your eyes, the shelter of your mantle, the treasure of your arms. And I give you my heart forever and all its love. Amen.